might be by now. Oh, that jumped to 4 people real fast. Hello, people. How are you? Oh, we have 7. I think that's a new record. Well, welcome. So, I swear I did not sleep in this outfit. It is just really cold, and this has like fluffy sort of like boucle sort of insert. So it is super toasty, but I swear I wear clean clothes. And today I'm still working on my maxi dress. Right now it just looks like a mess, but that's okay. It will look like a dress in no time. I have faith. But yeah, oh, Gilligan has decided to make an appearance. I don't think, oh, you're gonna fit through there. Okay, come on. There you are. Hi. Yes, hello, baby. Yes, you're cute. Did you want to see Mama's dress? Yeah, there's nothing too exciting here. Well, knitting is exciting. What am I talking about? Knitting is fantastically exciting. I did the shaping. Yeah, it's going. I'm still working on the armholes. Not quite at the stitch count that they want yet, but I'm getting there. I saw your blanket. Oh my gosh, that pattern is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous pattern. And your puppy's so cute. Well, Gilligan, you're not going to bug your sister. Let your sister be. She can do what she wants. Yes. Athena, you going to come up? You going to come up? You going to come say hi? No, you're just going to hide away in the corner and look cute? Yes, I love you too, Gilligan. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you too. Actually, how many stitches do I need again? That is an excellent question. Because knowing me, I'll just keep going and going and going and going. And then I'll have like the biggest armholes ever. Let's see. I need 106 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, because I'm making a size 9, which is something like 45-inch bust. So yeah. Oh, hello. So this is Athena. This is the kitty. Hello, Athena. Say hello, everyone. Hello. Yes, you're adorable. Look how cute she is. She knows it too. She's the queen of this house. Yeah. The dogs have to listen to her when we're not home. Yes, I know. And the bird is afraid of her. The bird is locked in my office. It's why I videotape from my study, because I don't like to bother the bird. Oh, thank you. Yes, she is a very pretty kitty. And you can probably hear her purring. She purrs insanely loud. Yes, you purr so loud, baby. Don't fall off. Let's not show off your hoo-ha. Thank you. But yeah, she's a sweetie. She also likes her tummy being rubbed. I don't know many cats that like their tummy rubbed. And she likes to play fetch, but only with particular toys. So she is very much taking on dog characteristics while keeping her queenlyhood. I know, I think that's a word made up. Yeah, the cat dog. But not like the cartoon in the 90s. That's where it's like half cat, half dog. Not like that, though. That was a weird cartoon. Some of the cartoons that were out there in the 90s, I'm like, wow. They really honed in on poop humor. Like, I think there was one about like baby aliens, and it was always the grossest thing. So weird. I forget what it was called though, but there was like 3 baby monsters or something, and they had boogers and everything. Not my forte. But yeah, I guess there was a lot of weird cartoons out then that were considered for kids, but they kind of edged on the adult cartoons, like Beavis and Butthead style. So yeah, I'd still probably take those cartoons over the cartoons that are out there now, except for maybe Bluey. Bluey's an okay kids cartoon, but the rest of them, I just feel like my brain is turning to mush. Like, how is this stimulating other than the colors? But oi, weird cartoons out there now. And I miss hand drawn cartoons. I really enjoy the hand drawn cartoons. Probably why I still like anime. Okay, how many stitches do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, I'm counting. 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. It'd probably be faster if I could do it when I wasn't actually knitting at the same time. "46, 47, 48, 49, 50." Okay, so I'm more than halfway. I'm at 50, so I definitely don't have enough stitches yet for the armhole shaping. But that's okay. I will get there, and then when it's connected, I don't have to worry about purling, and I can just focus on knitting in the round and changing the colors when I need to. I just stitch. No. Oh, saved. All right. Okay. Ooh, doo, doo. Ooh, doo, doo. Hey, I'm getting pretty good at saving my drop stitches. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, that I drop them so much that I feel confident in my drop stitching pickup. Guess it's not a bad skill to have. But yeah. Do, do, do. Oh, I stopped counting after 50. Oops. It's okay. I'll figure it out. I know for a fact I'm not there yet. So probably do, I don't know, 6 more rows of knitting back and forth, and I'll count again. Yeah. Do, do, do. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, exactly. It will be faster because that part's mindless. And there are some TV shows that I actually want to watch that require a bit of focus. So, well, a bit of focus if I really want to enjoy it, like Stranger Things, The Wednesday, the new Bridgerton. There's some other new ones that have come out as well. What are they? I'm blanking on them. Oh, Fallout season 2. There's some other ones though. And I feel like I kind of have to pay attention. Like, I don't have to pay attention extremely, but I feel like I need to pay attention to those storylines so I don't get lost. Because new characters are introduced each season. and there's just a lot of moving parts. But yeah, so I will have an in the round stockinette with random color changing to keep me entertained. And at least I've measured out, except for how many rows for 6 inches of blue, I've measured out how many rows for all the other uh, height for the chunk stripes that I want. So it'll just be easy tracking. But yeah, once this is joined in the round, it'll be easy sailing of just around and around and around. But yeah, so I actually had a pretty productive morning. I was yesterday feeling really under the weather mental health wise. Today I'm better. I'm still feeling it a bit, but I am better. And on my date book, I'll show you next time how my date book looks. I just haven't brought it up. It's down. Oh, I forgot to add stitches. Of course. Okay. I'll just go back and add it in a bit. But yeah, so in my date book, I have one side for my scheduling and one side for tasks I want to get done, as well as some notes. So my tasks for today were to take a picture of the air filter that I need for the so I have a HEPA air filter in the store. I try to keep it as dust-free and particle-free as possible. I also find that it's easier than that way for customers to know if they may have an allergy to wool, because there's not other particles in the store that could be misidentifying why they might get sniffly when squishing some yarn. So taking a photo of the filter that I need to purchase for that, grabbing supplies from our storage room in the basement for the shop bathroom, such as like toilet paper, paper towel, the normal utilitarian essentials. And then put the couch covers back on the couch. So we have 2 sets of couch covers. We let our pets on the couch, so we try to protect it. And so far, we have no holes in our couch or anything in the fabric. And we've had the couch for almost 5 years. So that seems pretty good, and no stains. So we're doing all right with the couch covers. But yeah, we wash them weekly. I have several friends that are allergic to dander from dogs and cats, but otherwise they're okay with them. It's mainly the oils from certain breeds that affect them. So we make sure that we do like deep cleans of our house when they come over. So I'll vacuum under the couches, I'll vacuum under the fridge, this stove, and I'll change up our couch covers and do like a deep clean of under the couch covers, just to make, under the couch cushions, just to make sure that our friends can enjoy their time here at our house relatively unscathed. I don't know if that's the correct word to use, but it seems like they enjoy themselves and they don't leave here completely anaphylactic. So that's always a good thing. But okay, I'm sorry, I need to pay attention to here. I'm trying to add a stitch that I should have added in the last row, and I'm doing it after the fact. So it requires some twisting of one stitch down below. It requires twisting 2 stitches down, the bar between 2 stitches down, and then knitting the bar at the top through that twisted stitch. So I had to pay attention to that. But yeah, so I've gotten that done. I've written out some business stuff that needed to get done for my landlord today. And even though I've gotten all that done, I'm still kind of feeling. So part of my side effects of depression are not feeling productive enough and not feeling like I'm doing enough or having enough control. So even though I've done all that and there's nothing really, what's it called? Immediate need of attention, I'm always like on edge of if I'm actually doing enough in my day. And then it just gets to the point where it feels defeating. But it is what it is. And I push through it and I have my date book with my task list. So I can visually see what I've done. I can reflect on it in my positivity journal, and it helps me bound back and ground myself. And basically, to sum it up in a very crass way, smacks me across the face and says, "Wake up, bitch. You're fine. Like, you're doing fine." So, yeah. So that was my morning. I'm also a 2 cup coffee person in the morning. I think I might have said that. And then I switched to tea or hot chocolate unless I'm really feeling drowsy. Then I'll have a 3rd cup of coffee, but I won't have it after 2 o'clock just because I don't know, it hits different after 2 o'clock. It's almost like having a Red Bull, and I'm just like, are my pupils dilated? Like, pre-workout just kicked in. Ugh. I'm going to remember to add my. Oh, I did it again. Dang it. It's okay. I'll fix it the next round again. Adding the stitch. I always forget that first additional stitch I have to add. Oh, thank you. But yeah. Had my coffee. Yeah, for some reason I was up at like 4 a.m. today too. At first it was just to let Gilligan out to use the washroom because he randomly had to use the washroom at a different than normal time. And then just couldn't really fall back asleep, laid there for a couple hours, like an hour or so. I was like, okay, well, I'm up. 4:30 up, okay. And then I pretty much doom scrolled for a good 45 minutes, which I've been trying to avoid. But I'm always afraid that if I don't do it every once in a while, I'm going to miss out on some of the fiber industry trends that are going on, like what colors people are really recommending this year for their dyes, what kind of style is really popular at the moment for patterns. And the doom scrolling's kind of required in that sense if I want to track trends. Because even if I use like listening tools such as oh my gosh, water something, or Sprout Social or something like that, it can easily track like hashtags. But even Instagram now only allows 3 hashtags in your posts. So it's not quite as all encompassing than if I'm to manually do it. So yeah, that was my early morning to my regular wake up time of like 5 a.m. I hate rushing in the morning, so that's also why I wake up so early. The earliest I have to be out of the house is at 6:40, and I just really don't want to rush. So I give myself at least 2 hours. And obviously, it's not spent on this because there's nothing on this. Not even moisturizer right now, which is probably not ideal for my skin health. But yeah, just relaxing mornings. Don't like rushing. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing the fix again. There we go. Woo, fixed. But yeah. At nighttime, I generally go to bed. I think I said this before. I'm in bed around like 9, asleep by 10. That's on a good day. Some days I actually go to sleep as soon as I get home from the shop. So it's like, oh, the sun's still technically out. Nope, going to bed. There's just those days. Okay, I'm going to remember to add the stitch this time for the knits row. Haha, now I don't have to fix it on the next one. Yes, rushing does suck. And it is starting to get a little warmer, which is nice. So I should be able to take the dogs for longer walks now. One of our dogs is petrified of his booties. Absolutely petrified. But once they're on, he's fine. But he's petrified of putting them on. So we tried to walk them without putting them on, and we don't get very far before we have to start heating them up with our own mitts. So the fact that it's getting a little warmer is nice. They'll be able to go for longer walks, less likely to have their paws freeze. Yeah. But I do wish Zeus was less afraid of his boots, because then we could go for long walks all the time. He loves long walks. So I have a Great Dane Lab mix, and Gilligan's a mutt, but he looks like a Huntaway. And either way, they're both very energetic dogs. Zeus less so than Gilligan just because of that Great Dane. But I saw a meme, and it says, people with small dogs, it's like Ratatouille's Big Adventure, and all they did was go like into the house from outside. And then, or like a Driving Miss Daisy type of stroll. And then it's like large dog owners. It's the frickin' Lord of the Rings trek through the mountains where they're just like, do we go through the passage or go into the mines? And either way, you're trekking through everything for eternity. 3-hour movie. Yeah, boots do suck. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I don't blame them. I wish there was another option, but it's the only way to keep their paws from burning with the salt. It's not so much the actual cold, it's the cold water with salt. So if you've ever. Okay, so I've done this, and it was because I was an idiot. And I was just like, oh, okay, my friend wouldn't do anything to like hurt me or whatever. Put salt in your hand and grab an ice cube from, it doesn't matter if it's from water, but if it's from pop, it's even worse. But grab an ice cube from your pop, put it in the hand that has the salt, and hold it for as long as you can. Yeah, I did that. That was stupid. Stupid. I got burns. And you can't even put your hand under hot water. It has to be warm water, because if you heat your hand up too fast from that, the burns do not go away. They just stay there angrier. So you have to slowly warm them up in like lukewarm water to warm water. And essentially that's what the salt does to the boys' paws when I walk them. So yeah, we try to stay away from that happening. But yeah, I highly recommend, do not suggest your friends do that unless you don't like them, then they're not friends. It's not a fun thing to be like, ooh, let's practice science. Yeah. And I also back then was super, super competitive, and I'm like, I'm not going to show pain. I'm gonna rock this. And I held that ice until it melted fully. So stupid. But hey, when you're a kid, right? You do stupid things. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Hey. I also was watching yesterday Stitches in Starlight. Um, her name is Tashi. Well, short form is Tashi. And she's in Brooklyn, I believe. She does a lot of fiber spinning, knitting, and she introduced me to a new concept that I didn't realize was a thing. So if you play Dungeons and Dragons or you're into that sort of thing, or even just into journaling but don't know what to journal about, and you just wish you had something to journal about, there are solo RPG journaling campaigns. Yeah, you heard right. There are journaling RPGs. Can you say D&D addict, journaling addict, gaming addict? But either way, it sounds awesome. But it also sounds like a hand cramp waiting to happen. But the way she was explaining it in the two campaigns that she's doing, it's really cool. One of them, she's a librarian apprentice. Another, she's a wizard. It's pretty cool. Yeah, stupid is a part of life. Oh, speaking of stupid, I think I did more than 16 rows. Oops. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Ooh! Right at 16. Woo! All right. I can switch to my blue. Ooh, that was close. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, it seemed like it was going by a lot faster today. Probably because I'm a little more chatty than normal. Go figure. Those coffees are really doing their job. Okay, let me count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86. Okay, so I'm at 86. Not bad. Not bad. I'm almost at the 106. But this should be a pretty nice maxi dress. I'm looking forward to it. Let me see if I can somewhat mock up how it'll look when connected. Because I don't think I have them on my needles lined up correctly for the left shoulder to the right shoulder. So I might have to do some weird zigzag stuff right now with my needles. So it's not attached yet, and my needles are causing it to round out funny. But this is the front neck here. And then this is the, don't hide under the neckline. Then this is the back. It doesn't really show properly. It'll look better when I actually attach it and I can properly show it. But yeah, that is the beginning of the maxi dress. Yes, I will wear the maxi dress. I do like maxi dresses just because they're essentially what I assume is like the equivalent of wearing a bathrobe in public. You just kind of throw it on and go, and yet people think you tried hard. So I have a few of them that I really like. I have one blue and white striped one. I forget where I got it from. I got it from like Old Navy or something like that. It was on sale for like $20, or maybe Banana Republic or something. But it's my go-to dress up dress, and it's just technically a maxi. So yeah, but hopefully I will enjoy this. I was in better shape last summer than I am now. So dresses were more of my friend back then. I just gotta start loving my curves. I think that's the biggie is I gotta love my curves. I'm not used to being so curvy, so I don't really remember or have accepted loving curves. Um, Curves aren't exactly fully promoted in gymnastics and trampolining. So, yeah. But, anyways, that is it for me today for this live session. I do have to get to the shop. But yes, thank you for joining me. And please remember to share our team's donation page with your friends and family. Every donation makes a difference in Canadian research and support families that are impacted by cancer. So, yeah, day 5. Woo! And the first week of February isn't even done yet. Hey. All right, bye guys. Thanks for joining.